Well, Queensland is the crown jewel in Australia's tourism offering. Tourism and Events Queensland shows us why.
Spanning Australia's tropical and subtropical climate zones, Queensland greets you not only with warm days and balmy nights, but also a culinary and event scene that is equally inviting. Here you can meet the farmer behind the crops, sample seafood served straight off the trawler, dine by the beach at a gourmet food festival, and savour a paddock-to-plate digger station that will leave you and your taste buds longing for more. Thirsty? While wine bars continue to flock to the cities and the production of quality vineyards continue to grow, it's the craft beer department where Queensland shines. From the rooftop bars of the Gold Coast to sunset tours on the Great Barrier Reef, we invite you to taste the state or find yourself at an incredible event as you uncover the best address on earth, Queensland. Built on the banks of its spectacular river, Brisbane is an energetic, open-air city boasting an enviable entertainment hub. As you explore its precincts, you'll discover a culinary scene that's thriving with innovation, creativity, and establishments that are as aesthetically pleasing as the dishes they serve. You can even make a day of it by sipping on local craft spirits on a rooftop overlooking the glittering city below. Take an artisanal tour to discover the best bites of the city. Pull up a chair and dine al fresco by the iconic Story Bridge. Or taste your way through a food precinct featuring 50 shipping containers serving everything from local flavours to delicacies from across the globe. Just bring your appetite because award-winning restaurants are waiting to seat you. Beyond the city, you'll find dreamy islands serving Moreton Bay bugs and oysters fresh from the bay, farmgate experiences dotted around the countryside, and food and wine festivals that will keep your cup and your appetite satisfied. Get a taste for the countryside and escape to Queensland country, only a 90-minute drive beyond Brisbane City. Renowned for its locally crafted spirits and landscapes that are as rich in colour as they are in history, Queensland country is also home to Australia's second largest inland city, Toowoomba. Sip your way through the great outdoors with over 30 vineyards to sample, from family-owned wineries to local cellar doors. Sit down to feast from the farm to your fork, or take part in a smoking ceremony followed by the sampling native Aboriginal bush tucker at a working orchard. Get lost amongst the blooms at an annual flower carnival in the heart of Toowoomba, where you can witness a spectacular flower parade and stay for the annual Food and Wine Festival, which showcases makers and producers from across the region. The idyllic Sunshine Coast lies just 90 minutes north of Brisbane, a paradise stretching from coast to hinterland that boasts fresh, local seafood and a diverse selection of food and drink experiences across the region. Sample local produce and mouth-watering street foods at the famous Yamundi markets, where you will easily fill your basket with fresh Queensland produce. The culinary delights of the region are known as the Sunshine Pantry, and it's where you'll find paddock-to-plate dining, juicy fruit, handmade treats and unique farm stays and experiences. Learn how to peel a Mooloolaba prawn, milk a camel, and say hello to 900 producers and makers that call the region home. There's also the opportunity to board a heritage-listed sailing boat for a cultural tour led by a traditional owner, where you'll cruise picturesque canals while being treated to delicious bush tucker-infused catering and cocktails. Make the most of your time on the Sunshine Coast with a visit to the new-look Noosa Eat and Drink Festival, a long lunch destination with unique restaurant events dotted across every corner of the region. The Gold Coast showcases an unrivaled energy and spirit that resonates from its coastal city and beaches to the hinterland. Experience the vibrant culinary scene with local beachside food and cafes, coastal dining precincts, delicious markets, and working plantations and farms. The exceptional chef-hatted restaurants sit comfortably alongside the cool vibes of the laid-back bars where visitors are spoiled for choice. For craft breweries and boutique wineries, head for the scenic Rim, and you might be surprised by what you find, such as Binnaburra Tea House, where you can see the sunset behind the nearby mountain range while indulging in a decadent menu. Just a 30-minute drive from Surfers Paradise, and you'll find a subtropical hinterland with a variety of awe-inspiring waterfalls, hiking trails, and enchanting villages to wander as you get a nature hit that soothes the soul. Venture to tropical North Queensland and you'll discover there's more to Cairns and the Great Barrier Reef than meets the eye. From guided reef tours to Indigenous-led adventures through ancient landscapes, there's a deep sense of history in every step you take among the stunning wilderness. Explore the most scenic ice cream company in Australia, where seasonal fruits fresh from the orchard are turned into ice creams, sorbets, and gelatos of exotic tropical flavours. Take a tour on a foodie adventure, visiting environmentally friendly small producers from the lush rainforest to the stunning savanna plains. Dine in luxury at an award-winning hotel overlooking the Cairns Esplanade, or opt for ocean eating on a yacht accompanied by champagne and oysters. A gateway to locally farmed fresh produce, Bundaberg is home to an array of culinary delights. Brimming with bakers, baristas and brewers, Bundaberg fuses country values with world-class innovation. Visit local farms to meet the producers who passionately share their stories, or try your hand blending your own rum or craft spirit. So if you're a lover of fresh produce straight from the farm to your plate and a thriving restaurant and cafe scene, put a visit to this Queensland gem firmly in your diary. Make sure you time your visit with the Taste Bundaberg Festival. It's one of the most celebrated culinary events on the Queensland calendar. Aside from the delicious offerings in Brisbane, Gold Coast, Bundaberg, Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, Queensland Country and Sunshine Coast, you'll also find something special right across the state of Queensland. Tuck into a plate of famous Hervey Bay scallops on the Fraser Coast, or fly into the Whitsundays for fine dining offerings along Pebble Beach. It's one of Australia's most exclusive fine dining experiences. But that's not to say guests will have to dig deep. Hamilton Island is also home to several casual but delectable dining venues scattered around the waterfront. And what does the Gladstone restaurant scene have in store for you when holidaying in the place where ancient reef meets national parks? Picture fresh seafood markets, locally brewed beer and pub bar stools that have shared tales as rich as the flavours on your plate. When you've satiated your appetite, be our +1 and experience the unrivaled energy and spirit of Queensland at an unbeatable event. Cheer on your favourite sports team, or pitch your tent at the world's most remote music festival in the middle of outback Queensland. Test your limits in a tropical triathlon where two World Heritage wonders meet. Connect with Indigenous culture in Queensland's tropical north through celebrations of song, dance and tradition. One thing's for sure, these experiences will stay with you long after the plate's emptied. Plan your trip at queensland.com.
Yeah, it's a big place, lots of big experiences, time to hit the road. Well, still to come, we're live to the demo stage with celebrity chef John Torode. Stay with us.